Hello everybody and welcome back to another update video for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where today we have our third beta build for Sim Update 2. The new build is 1.4.10.0 and the memory logging is done. After the first two beta builds included that's no longer in the changelog. And of course, Career, Challenge League, and Multiplayer are in their own instances in the beta. So if you're trying to join and your stuff is gone, that is why. Once you leave the beta or the beta ends, you'll be back on your regular profile. And we'll start off with general bug fixes. Fixed an issue with legacy in-game UI data issues, rendering them invisible when they should be visible and using the wrong data. Fixed an issue where the notification of group invitations and friend invitations were excluded from the gameplay state. Fixed login pop-ups sometimes not appearing for new users. Next up is the aircraft. The Airbus Helicopters H125 has improved visual on dust dirt. The 737 adjusted step climb logic on the CDU VNAV cruise page to more closely match real-world behavior. Updated the background and text colors of the comm radio, nav, ADF, and MCP windows to match real-world look and feel. Fixed issue to verify the active nav frequencies in the radios when the aircraft loads are set to the correct nav mode, ILS or VOR. The Skyhawk G1000 adjusted the TUTO line's position and default cockpit camera. The Cubcrafters X-Cub fixed engine stopping at high-altitude airports, fixed the max RPM reached at full throttle for takeoff. Some fixes to the glass cockpits include the G1000 NXI, which screen backlight settings now default to auto at the start of a flight. The G3000 and 5000 improved performance when making large edits to the flight plan. The Garmin G3X Touch improved performance when making large edits to the internal flight plan when multiple GDUs are present in an airplane. The Primus Epic 2.0 integrated avionics system fixed the PFD decluttering at 20-degree pitch up and 30-degree pitch down. Now reverse this to declutter at 30 degrees pitch up and 20 degrees pitch down. And last but not least, the ProLine 21 integrated avionics system improved performance when making large edits to the flight plan. Next up is the EFB. Moved flight plan management buttons to the header and grouped them by action, added tooltips for every icon button. Adjusted the styling of the flight details page so that it is more consistent with other pages. Facility search bar result items, facility icon, ICAO, and facility name are aligned horizontally. Closing facility info pages will clear the facility search bar. Added a bounds verification to georeferenced charts to fix the issue where the aircraft icon was displayed in the wrong position. Allowed the fuel reorganization from the hangar and career mode, payload and fuel options are combined and displayed in one page. Added a possibility to collapse a section when clicking on a section title in the route page. Added a button to navigate to the mass and balance section of the aircraft app. Added support for loading fuel and payload into the active aircraft. And payload and fuel sections now have a total fuel and total payload quick input setter. ATC improved pronunciation of many phrases. Pilot will now include the airport ident and traffic at the end of all appropriate CTAF communications. For career general bug fixes, fixed could not launch aircraft missions after rotorcraft free flight or world photographer. For missions, they fixed background reward screen for reward and legacy landing challenges. Underworld fixed wrong textured directories being cached when generating scenery index. Fixed discontinuity when a terraforming polygon is split. Fixed custom runway start not being used in free flight. Fixed incorrect runway used for spawn when assistance option ATC Enforce Flight Plan is disabled and another runway was selected as departure. And fixed terraforming at the end of runways. Marketplace fixed an issue where the price slider would snap back to its max value. Accessibility fixed transcribe option handling both matching and non-matching languages when using remote speech to text. Added speech synthesis for STT translation in translate text chat option. Some more improvements to VR, added cockpit interaction group toggle action to switch between interacting with one or all throttles. Action is binded by default to Alt-G on keyboards and A trackpad down on VR right controllers. Fixed interaction in VR for the collective of helicopters being implementing a similar logic to the yokes. Currently only applied to the H125 and Cabri, but can be applied by third parties on their helicopters by defining the parameters in the CFG and disabling the collective's model behavior interaction in VR. And fixed the EFB panel scroll zoom input behaviors in VR. And the rest of this is dev mode stuff. Again, I'll just have a picture of it so you can see. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed this. They always put out these updates when I'm not around, so I'm doing this on the phone, so hopefully it's still good and giving you information that you're wanting. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.